Hello, kings, queens, and they thempers. You're watching another Pokemon challenge on the internet, blah blah blah. If you're watching, you probably already know the rules. Only Rattata in battle, no items in battle, blah blah blah, let's go. Rattata has solid stats for first evolution, has some strange coverage. A lot of it I probably won't end up using, as you will see later. Let's get on with the run. I named the Rattata we get Quincy because that's what my Pokesona's name is. And if you don't like the fact that I named this after my Pokesona, blow me. So anyways, I got so lucky, it's not even fair. It's so over, it never even started, because Quincy has the adamant nature and has guts. And when I looked at him in Pokehex, or rather, nearly maxed out attack IVs. It's like 29 or something. And that's crazy to me. So anyways, nothing interesting happens until the first gym, and even then that kinda just goes, because we're so goddamn strong for this early. After beating Chevron, get dragged into a Skype call and then make our way to Burbank and witness the family falling apart. I'm sure this will play a big impact on the story, and we'll just get to know these characters a whole lot. Anyways, Rox ain't fucking ready for Quincy after she got poisoned by one of her own gym trainer's coughings. And even though the battle was shockingly close, I was right. I destroyed her. We're in Manhattan now, and Burger actually takes 5 tries because Swabloon keeps string-shotting me, Dwebble keeps putting me in range for Razor Leaf crits, and Levani just kills me. It's a bit ridiculous. The chorus fight is just completely uninteresting, but I get to the subway, and I get my hands on the Flame Orb. I used Pokehex to give me some battle points, but I was gonna go through the subway to get the battle points for a Flame Orb anyways. Might as well just do it now. It was gonna happen, it's inevitable. For the uninitiated, Quincy has 80 attack right now, and Flame Orb raises that to 120. Maxed out Return, which is probably what I have after all these battles and running around, and it has a base power of 102. Same type attack bonus raises that to 153. This rat is about to kill everyone. Evident by Elsagate being a 3-hit sweep. I know that I'm kinda skipping a lot of the run, but I think this is just the kind of style of challenger run I want to do. You know, make it a bit bite-sized. You know, you can watch this real fast. You don't need to dedicate 30 minutes of your life. You only have to dedicate like 10 or 15 minutes, or however long this video ends up being. Might not even be 10 minutes, because I mean, a lot of the fights just aren't interesting. It's mostly just me using Return. So, and Rattata, it's not like Rattata has a lot of room for strategy. And also, sorry if earlier in the video I kinda sounded like I wanted to die. I had a stuffy nose, and that was like my 5th take. I did this in chunks. I did half of this video one day, the rest the next. But you don't care about my life. Let's get back to the run. Clay is actually surprisingly difficult, because Krokorok's Intimidate actually really bites. And Bulldoze ruins our speed advantage and puts us in range for Excadrill to kill Quincy with the Rock Slide. And that's not even needed because Excadrill is a steel type and it resists return. And if I remember correctly, steel resists dark. At least that's how it is whenever I use a dark type move against a steel type. But I try at level 45 for a little while, and that doesn't really do much for us. So I try at level 50, and Quincy barely clutches it out. As for Skyla, piss easy. And Drake is also super easy. However, now here's where things get a little difficult. Mermaid Man has a team with some actual bulk on it. And it is now at this point where Rattata, not Rattata, Quincy, gotta respect the name. Quincy's stats are no longer appropriate for this late in the game, because now everything is fully evolved. And I go in at level 65, and it's not doing enough damage to Caracasta, and Scald does so much damage. Even a critical crunch doesn't kill. I try at level 70, and I learned the prick has sturdy, so it's not like getting any good damage rolls would really help me regardless, because this is the first generation where sturdy actually works the way it does now, because some people don't know that in Gen 3 and 4, sturdy only protects against moves like guillotine and fissure, not Oko moves. But I try again at level 70, and things work out way better. And now, Marlon, with his 9 tries that it took to beat him, it's time for the Elite Four. Drum is the one I go for first, and Crocodile takes me down easily. I bring Quincy up to level 80, and that still doesn't help me. I try level 85, and while I beat Crocodile, Bisharp just kills me super easily. I think it's time I hit Quincy's peak. It's time to go even further beyond. And Liepard still does insane damage with a critical Night Slash every time I try to set up a workup or focus energy. Bisharp is still an impassable wall, and I think I'm gonna either need a really good damage roll or a critical hit, because I do think that it's just a roll. And I keep trying for a little while, and I get so close a few times, but after getting some insane luck on not getting crit and some good damage rolls, I did it after 16 tries. Caitlyn is a full sweep. Marshall is a fuck. So I tried going for a choice band instead of a flame orb, because the burn damage from the flame orb, you know, that was really starting to bite me in the ass at this point. And with full health, I can just barely take a brick break from Sock. And I'm keeping the choice band set for Shantae. And I'm off the floor with her because if I used Flame Orb, then Kafagrigus would have given me the Mummy ability instead of Guts, and that would have made Golurk impossible to kill. And now it's time for the champion. She is super easy. I just clicked return and crunch. She could have ended me. She could have. But she didn't, because with Aggron she just used Automize and with Haxor she used Dragon Dance, and I outsped both times. But thankfully, that's not the last fight in the game. If you're familiar with Gen 5, you probably know what I'm talking about. When you walk into the wrong house in Undertale? No! Oh wait! She gives you an option to leave before the fight! It's almost like the people that make the memes about Cynthia in Undella Town haven't played the game since they first released, so they forgot that she gives you the option to just go away. Anyways, Lucario is a tank, so I try a new route. Having the leftovers item as well as the burn from Flame Orb. And I get 2 workups as well as a focus energy in on the Spirit Tomb, and that just kind of seals the deal for the whole fight. Yeah, so much for the hardest fight in Pokemon history, or whatever people say. So, I'm sorry the video quality is doo-doo fuck. It's just my computer is really bad at handling OBS as well as Desmume, however I pronounce it. And also, I gotta crop this shit even further when editing, so it just comes out looking like piss. So, sorry about that. Except I'm not sorry, because if you want it in higher quality, you can do the run yourself. I'd like to see you try it. Anyways, if you liked this video, give it a like. If you wanna... don't expect these Pokemon Challenge videos to be, 3 a month. And no, I just make videos whenever I feel like it. If you don't like that, I understand. Some people do prefer channels with a consistent upload schedule. I can't supply that. But if you want to see me do more Pokemon challenges, you can leave suggestions in the comments. After all, they're really good for that YouTube algorithm. I said the thing. Thanks for watching, if you made it this far. I hope you did. This video was a pain in the ass to make.